What's good? What's good, fight fans? What's good, man? Managed to catch that Demetrius Andrade versus Walter Kautondowka fight, man. Just got finished watching it, man. And of course, and we got a new world champion, WBO now world champion, middleweight champion, in Demetrius Andrade. So hats off to Demetrius Andrade for winning that WBO middleweight title. Now he can go on and become hopefully the guy that we all thought he could be in the middleweight division, WBO title. So, I mean, let's just keep it real, man, about this particular fight. I mean, truth be told, after about the fifth round, man, to me, it became like a snore fest. You know what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade went in there, did what he's supposed to do, got the job done effectively, knocking this dude down about four or five times. I believe it was like 4 times. Got the job done effectively, man. This Walter Kautondowka dude, man, I mean, nothing to talk about there, you know what I mean? This was his big stage. This was his time for him to prove, and I seen nothing special in this Walter Kautondowka dude, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. You know, watching this fight, the only thing I could think of the whole entire fight is, damn, I wish Billy Joe Saunders would have made it to this damn fight. The only thing I can think of pretty much primarily through this fight, man. Let me just say at the top of this video before we get started, man, I did a live stream a little earlier, and it was all choppy, it was all messed up, so I took it off the channel. But hats off to everybody that contributed to that particular video, everybody that donated in the super chat. Hats off to my man Orlando Finney. Hats off to my main man Black Fight Fan TV, and everybody else who donated and participated in that video. But Demetrius Andrade, man, and the new WBO middleweight champion, Demetrius Andrade, getting the job done, man. So what's this say? What's up, Orlando? What's good, man? Had to come back on the live stream after the last one was all messed up, man. I had to definitely come on back. But good thing that this fight was late, came on pretty much late tonight, man. I was able to catch it, man. You say great fight? Hey, Demetrius Andrade got the job done. But I gotta admit, man, after about the fifth round, after about the what? He knocked this guy down about 4 times. Yo, it became a snore fest. This dude, Walter Kautondowka dude, man. Yo, man, so one-dimensional, though, man. Like, he just couldn't show levels. He just couldn't elevate beyond what he was doing. Coming forward, swinging the jab, looking for that one particular hard shot. Got so far down on the scorecards, man, where basically he just had to look for a knockout in order to win this fight. But, you know, Demetrius Andrade looked very impressive, looked sharp, looked pretty solid throughout the whole entire fight, knocking this dude down left and right, left and right. I mean, it was crazy. That first knockdown, though, I got to admit, man, that first knockdown, I was like, is that it? I mean, what was that? He didn't even hit the dude flush. He kind of grazed him on top of the head or something like that. But, yo, man, but either way, man, I don't want to take nothing away from Demetrius Andrade. He looked very, very good in this particular fight tonight. And the only thing I can wish, man, throughout the whole fight is, damn, I wish Billy Joe Saunders was there. Aside from that low blow on 3 or round 4, the fight was phenomenal. Yeah, totally one-sided domination by Demetrius Andrade. Getting the job done, man. Getting the job done. Whenever you put this guy in there with the rest of the top middleweights, I cannot wait to see Andrade shine against the other middleweights, man. He is now a world champion at the middleweight division. Now, what, 2 divisional world champion in Demetrius Andrade? I mean, he looks sharp all around the board. I can't take away one bad thing that Demetrius Andrade did in this particular fight. Some may say they wish that he would have got rid of this guy a lot earlier, and you know, given that Walter Kautondowka was just coming forward, swinging the jab and looking for a hard shot. But take in mind, this Kautondowka guy, man, has a good knockout percentage. And clearly, this dude, you know, Demetrius Andrade had to get cautious throughout of the middle portions of this fight, because this dude could have easily knocked him out. Marloni, what's up with you, Mo? What's up, G? How you feeling, man? But that's what I was just thinking this whole fight, man. Damn, I wish Billy Joe Saunders would have made it to this fight, man. That's all I kept wishing the whole entire fight. But like I said before, this is Demetrius Andrade's night, and you can't take nothing away from him tonight, man. So, I mean, Walter Kautondowka, this was the big stage. You didn't prove it. Nobody's going to be talking about this guy after tomorrow, and it's pretty much it is what it is. Let's move the conversation forward, man. Demetrius Andrade versus the other champions in the middleweight division. How do y'all think he looked tonight to fare off against, say, Canelo Alvarez, or maybe even against a Daniel Jacobs? Daniel Jacobs fights next week, or if he gets the win over Sergey Deryevchenko. How do you think that he looks against the other champions, man. Was tonight's performance convincing enough for y'all to say that, yo, Demetrius Andrade can hang in there with Canelo, or Demetrius Andrade can hang in there with Daniel Jacobs? Do y'all think he was convincing tonight? Taylor looked unstoppable. Yeah, she looked unstoppable, man. Katie Taylor looked unstoppable. Hats off to Katie Taylor. Hats off to Kid Galahad. I know Kid Galahad got the win tonight also, man. All of them look pretty good tonight, man. All of them look pretty solid. But, I mean, let's just keep it 100. A lot of those guys, except for Katie Taylor, was in there with kind of like lower tier competition, unfortunately, man. Like I said before, man, all I kept thinking about when I'm watching this Demetrius Andrade fight was Billy Joe Saunders, Billy Joe Saunders, Billy Joe Saunders, man. Damn Billy Joe Saunders for not making it to this fight tonight. Andrade was cautious because the Kautondowka was punching power, but ultimately Andrade was a class above. Absolutely, man. Clearly outclassed. You know, Kautondowka, you know, he looked pretty nervous earlier on in this fight. I thought that, you know, he came out, he was very stiff. I don't know if it was the big lights. I don't know if him being on the big stage affected him in one way or another, but I thought he looked very stiff. I thought after about round 5 or so, Kautondowka was started to find a better rhythm. He had a lot more confidence in the fight, even though he'd been knocked down in their point 4 or 5 times, you know what I'm saying? But I thought he got a lot more comfortable throughout of the fight, and you know, unfortunately, Demetrius Andrade couldn't put this guy away. I wish he would have put this guy away and made a much bigger statement throughout of the middleweight division. But, yo, a win is a win. It is what it is. Demetrius Andrade is now a world champion. If Billy Joe Saunders was cleared to fight, he would have been harder to hit. Yeah, man, it would have been a very interesting fight. Demetrius Andrade clearly, you know, I remember him saying that he wanted to up his muscle mass, and he wanted to get more power for the middleweight division. Tonight's fight, at least against this guy Walter Kautondowka, he showed that his power was definitely intact for the middleweight division, man. Andrade not active enough. That's why I knew he wouldn't get him out of there. Yeah, you know, I wish he would have got the guy out of there. It would have sent a lot of statements. It would have been a lot more better for Eddie Hearn to say sell a fight for Demetrius Andrade against Canelo or anybody else like that, or Daniel Jacobs. It would have been much more easier to sell, but the fact still remains that that Demetrius Andrade is now a world champion. He has a strap, and now getting into a fight with Canelo or Daniel Jacobs will be much more easier for him to make, because, yo, it'll be either a unified fight, and either fighter be that much closer to becoming an undisputed middleweight champion, man. So that's all good, man. It's good, man. You know, Demetrius Andrade, I hope he stays active. We heard him in his post-fight video, and he said that he wants to stay more active. That's what we all want. We want Demetrius Andrade to stay active. Hopefully Eddie Hearn can keep him active, you know what I'm saying? Can keep him fighting all the time, keep him on DAZN or whatever network that may be, and just keep him going, man, because Demetrius Andrade needs to stay active, to stay motivated, and that's just being honest, man. But good fight for him, though, man. He got the job done. I don't got much to say about Walter Kautondowka, man. I got much to say about it, truth be told, man. But I got to be 100 with y'all, man, and I don't know about y'all. But, yo, man, it started to become a damn snore fest after about round 6, bruh. Like, Kautondowka wasn't putting his foot on the gas enough. It was hard to watch at times, man. I don't know how many people stayed up tonight, man, because what we at, close to about 1 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, it's 20 after 1, man. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast. It was hard to stay up and watch that fight, man. Yeah, he was trash, but he was tough. Yeah, he was definitely trash, man. Clearly was nowhere near the level of Demetrius Andrade. Nowhere near the level, man. So it is what it is, man. But I want to see Demetrius Andrade go for unifications. I want to see him hopefully going after Canelo Alvarez. We heard Eddie Hearn earlier in interviews saying that, yo, he would be down to put him in there with Canelo Alvarez. You believe that Andrade, that fought tonight, would have been handled easily by Canelo? I mean, that remains to be seen, man. I mean, you know, when you're in there with competition like this Kautondowka guy, man, it's just a hard measure, man. I mean, he was supposed to beat this guy. Like I said before, I wish he would have stopped this dude. It would have just sent a much, much bigger statement throughout of the middleweight division. Unfortunately, he didn't stop this guy, and he became kind of cautious after about round 7 or so, and Demetrius Andrade was doing a lot of backpedaling, working behind the jab, looking for a big shot. But, yo, he knocked this dude down 4 times, man. The ref was like this close from stopping the fight. I thought his corner was like this close from stopping the fight. So, I mean, even though he didn't stop this dude, knocking him down 4 times, this guy was tough, man. And he was trying to prove something tonight. And also, let's not forget that he's a big puncher. But the fact still remains, Demetrius Andrade should have got this guy out of there, man. Canelo fights at a pace that favors Andrade. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, him against Canelo, I mean, I don't know, man. Demetrius Andrade should be counting his lucky stars. I think Billy Joe Saunders would have gave him a much tougher fight tonight. Much more tougher fight, man. Honestly, man. And I just, like I said before, I can't say it enough. I wish Billy Joe Saunders could have made it to this fight. It was supposed to be Billy Joe in there. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Short notice, you know what I mean, competition. So it is what it is, man. But the fact still remains, if Billy Joe Saunders is in there tonight, it would have been a much more competitive fight. I mean, looking at Demetrius Andrade, you got to remember something, man. After about rounds, I want to say about round 6 or 7, Demetrius Andrade started to do a lot of retreating, man. I mean, I guess he figured like, yo, I gave this guy my all in the first 5 to 6 rounds. I knocked down so many times. This guy just has no quit in him. And hats off to Walter Kautondowka for at least not quitting and not going down in the fight. But, yo, that first knockdown, man, was just like, what the hell was that, man? It wasn't even a solid shot, man. Canelo destroys Andrade. DGO 0082, what's up with you, Mo? Yeah, you say Canelo destroys Andrade? I mean, yeah, a lot of people going to take that away from the night because Andrade didn't get this dude out of there, man. Andrade really should have got this guy out of there. It would have just been a much more solid statement, man. But let's not take nothing away from the man. The man won his world title tonight. Hopefully, he's going to defend it. Hopefully, we don't see him shine away from the elite level competition up at 160 pounds. I need to see more of Andrade. I need to see more of him, too. I mean, like I said, tonight's measure is tough. It's a tough measure, bruh. It's a very, very tough measure. This dude was a fucking bum. Let's just be 100, man. The dude was a bum. Kautondowka was a bum, man. I don't know. I don't know if it was the bright lights. I don't know what it was. Stiff. I mean, he was one-dimensional. His defense was God. I mean, it just coming forward the entire fight, looking for a big shot. The only thing that I want to give props to Kautondowka about was the fact that he had a very tough chin and he didn't go down and he didn't quit. But outside of that, man, Demetrius Andrade should have stopped this guy. And a lot of the elite middleweights are going to be talking about that, man, especially Canelo Alvarez. I mean, how the hell do you sell a fight for Canelo Alvarez after tonight's performance? He boxed circles around Canelo. Yeah, I hear you. Doesn't really matter. You say, yo, man, he says he boxes circles around. Hard measure tonight, bro. Just a hard fucking measure. I mean, this guy Kautondowka was a damn bum. Let's just be 100. He was a bum. You know what I mean? He was not world class. I don't want to call him a bum, but he wasn't world class. You know what I mean? And so, yo, man, I don't know, man. Demetrius Andrade to box circles around Canelo and to see Demetrius Andrade retreating so much after about round 7. That to me tonight, man, that speaks volumes, bro. That speaks volumes. Canelo Alvarez, after that performance, he just gave Gennady Golovkin, standing his ground with all them hard shots. Demetrius Andrade is going to be on his bike. I'm telling you, he's going to be on his bike against Canelo Alvarez. Toughest middleweights right now are Canelo and Charlo, in my opinion. Absolutely, absolutely. My apologies. I haven't been talking much about Charlo when we've been talking about these middleweights. Yo, Charlo and Andrade, that will be one hell of a fight. We already heard Demetrius Andrade talking a bunch of shit about Charlo, saying, oh, I don't fight lower tier competition like the Charlos do. So guess what? If you want to talk that bullshit about Charlo, how about him getting in the ring with Charlo? That would be one hell of a fight. Charlo is not no Walter Kautondowka by far. Andrade has potential, but I will not get carried away. He needs to remain active. The middleweight division is stacked and dangerous. It is stacked and dangerous. But one thing I did not like, and if I have to say one negative thing about Demetrius Andrade, which I really don't want to do because he's a world champion, if I had to say one negative thing, was the fact that after round 7, I didn't like all the retreating that he was doing. Of course, he was still looking for his shots. He was still working behind the jab, and his footwork was on point. But I did not like the fact that he was retreating from this guy for so much. Charlo need to sign with the zone or shut the fuck up. Yo, man, Charlo better do what's best for his career. You know what I mean? He can listen to a lot of fans and say, oh, stay with Al Heyman, stay with the PBC. Yo, Charlo, if he does that, he risks not getting the fights that we want to see. And if Charlo want to get in the mix with Canelo, Triple G, or Demetrius Andrade, or Daniel Jacobs, Sergey Deryevchenko winner, he got to move himself on over to the zone, man. Charlo has to get in the mix. And at this point in time, Charlo needs to be thinking about his career. You know what I'm saying? That is most important, man. And the best route for his career is on DAZN right now because that's where all the middleweights are. It's not about selling out no PBC or selling out Showtime. Damn them. Because after your career is over, Charlo, them entities, them networks, they don't give a damn about you. You need to do what's best for your career. And truth be told, Jamal Charlo, maybe belong on DAZN. Charlo should do a 3-fight deal with DAZN. Absolutely. He should maybe go on to DAZN. I mean, look, he was hesitant to get on with HBO when all of these fighters was over there on HBO at the time. I hope he don't have that same attitude going forward with DAZN. And it's mainly because that's where the middleweight are. That's where the middleweight creme de la creme is. They are on DAZN. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the big dogs are fighting on DAZN, Orlando. That's where they at, man. So, I mean, best for his career. It's best for Jamal Charlo to head on over to DAZN, make some sort of deal, 3-fight, 2-fight, fight by fight. I don't give a damn what it is. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass on DAZN, mix it up with those dudes over there. Other than that, if you remain on Showtime, here we go with the political bullshit. You know what I mean? And I want to see Jamal Charlo in there with them tonight. You know, I missed that Murata fight watching this damn fight. I couldn't watch the Murata Brand fight. I wanted to go back and forth, but I was trying to see what Demetrius Andrade was going to do tonight. So I'm gonna have to catch the Murata fight on the replay, man. But hopefully he looked good, and I'm down to see what's going on because I know Gennady Golovkin was speaking up that fight right there. But as for Jamal Charlo, man, back to this situation, I want to see Jamal Charlo in the mix. I do. And the only way that we're going to see Jamal Charlo on the mix, he got to get down with DAZN, Joe. Like, why, you know, when fight fans be, oh, he shouldn't get with DAZN. Oh, why the hell do we care? All we want to do is see the damn fights. And if the best, easiest route for Jamal Charlo is to go on DAZN, then damn it, that's exactly what the hell he should do. Eddie Hearn and DAZN, with the exception of Miller, has delivered title fights. Look, man, it's not about propping up promoters. Yo, we here for the fighters. You know what I mean? Let's not be subscribed. Let's not subscribe to promoters. You know what I mean? Because promoters start bullshit. Let's subscribe to the fighters. What is best for the fighter? That's what we need to keep in mind at all times. And as for Jamal Charlo, looking at the landscape, and I'm just waiting any day now for Gennady Golovkin to sign a DAZN deal. I'm sure that's going to be happening pretty soon. If that happens, Jamal Charlo need to be taking his ass over to DAZN. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, no. I'm not asking him to sign for Matchroom. I'm saying he needs to get down with DAZN at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's the truth of the matter, man. Truth be told. But as for Demetrius Andrade, man, Rico asks, am I from the DMV? Hell yeah, I'm from the DMV, bruh. I'm from DC. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hands down, born and raised here in DC, man. Hands down. Northeast DC, Southeast DC, that's me. You know what I mean? And honestly, Charlo needs to wait for the result of the Jacobs fight. Yeah, man, that would be awesome. But you got to understand, Jacobs is going to be moving over to DAZN, though, bruh. So what is Charlo supposed to do? Are we supposed to take up for the political bullshit? Absolutely not. I want to see in the mix. If we all as boxing fans want to see him in the mix, he got to go to the DAZN. He has to. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. He might not win. I mean, yo, man, we don't know that, man. That's just, we got to see these fights play out. In order for these fights to play out properly with no bullshit, with no stalling, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, it's like a majority rules type thing, Joe. I mean, do I want to see Charlo, you know, do things he don't want to do? You know, you see Eddie Hearn out here in the media saying he will pay these Charlos good money. I can care less about money and promoters and all that shit. I just want to see the fights. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. Unless Showtime is willing to make some sort of concessions or deal properly with DAZN, it's the only way we're going to see Charlo, man, get the fights that he deserves to get. The man is the WBC mandatory. You know what? And that's something else. The WBC need to figure out what the hell they are going to do about this situation. Because, look, you have named this man the mandatory to the championship, okay? He has now stood aside and allowed Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin to do what they had to do. Look, the WBC need to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I don't know if they want to strip somebody. I'm not going to get into all that right now. But the WBC needs to figure out what the hell is going to happen with Jamal Charlo and him being the mandatory. Real talk. You know what I mean? Charlo can make it easier by joining the DAZN. But, yo, man, that's just a move that he got to really think about. You know what I mean? Honestly. I want Charlo versus Mungia. But yo, Oscar's over there on DAZN now. Where the hell you think Mungia going to end up going? You know what I'm saying? Hands of Stone, this is what I'm talking about. We don't want to hear about the political crap. We don't want to talk about the political crap. We just want to see the fights. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to get a Charlo Mungia, what the hell is that going to take? And let's just be 100. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. So it is, man. But like I said, man, tonight's night is for Demetrius Andrade. Hats off to the brother for winning the WBO middleweight title. We don't want to see him inactive. I want to see them keep this guy very, very busy. Keep him very, very active. Let us see Demetrius Andrade in there with the rest of the champions, man. That's what we want, man. Hands down. That's it. No life. We just want to see the best fights. If that means Charlo has to go to DAZN, so be it. What the hell do we care? You dig what I'm saying? Only thing about DAZN is they did $9.99 subscription fee. And like I was saying on the earlier live stream that we was talking earlier, I'm keeping my third eye on DAZN because in order for them to give Canelo Alvarez $365 million, yo, you don't think they're going to be raising the price on that subscription? Y'all tripping. Tevin Farmer, Squirmy J, thank you for that, man. Tevin Farmer, man. Tevin Farmer getting the job done. Yo, Tevin Farmer looks sharp as hell tonight, yo. Hitting that dude with the body shots. Boom, 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 boom. Heads off to Tevin Farmer. And most importantly, heads off to Tevin Farmer for doing exactly what he's been doing. Fight after fight after fight. And that is right after the fight, calling out Gervonta Tank Davis. That is the fight that dude has been wanting for so long. He deserves that fight. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather Promotions, get the job done, man. We want to see Tank Davis versus Tevin Farmer. You know what I mean? Tevin Farmer has done everything that he is supposed to do. Hats off to Tevin Farmer, man. Looking fast, figuring this guy out very fast. Look, this guy was weak to the body tonight, man. What was his name? Sequenta? I've never heard of the guy. But, yo, hitting this guy to the body tonight, solid. He figured out this guy's weakness very early, and he stopped this dude. And most importantly, stopped him and then got right there ringside and said exactly what he's been saying every fight, and that is, I want Gervonta Tank Davis. There is not a boxing fan on this planet, my man, that cannot say that Tevin Farmer does not truly want Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis got to respond. The talking on Twitter, all that other shit that Tank like to do, forget all that. We need to see this fight. Yeah, I want to see it now, man. There ain't no reason to stall this fight. Absolutely no more. If Floyd Mayweather don't make this thing happen, shame on Floyd, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. Tricked Ortiz over there and he got ducked. Yeah, yo, I heard about Ortiz talking about signing a 3-fight deal with Eddie Hearn again and going back over to DAZN. I mean, look, but they're also saying that Ortiz is going to still be on that December 1st undercard. So we'll see how that go, man. Hearn is dying to make that fight. Yeah, Hearn is dying. Not only is Hearn dying to make that fight, bro, but Tevin Farmer is dying to make that fight, as he should. This is why I got nothing but love and nothing but respect for what Tevin Farmer has done. Tank Davis say, yo, go win a belt. Tevin Farmer win the belt. Tevin Farmer, fight after fight, doing everything he can to make the Tank Davis fight, running up on Tank in post fights. You know what I'm saying? Going face to face with the man, calling up Floyd. What the fuck else does Tevin Farmer got to do, Joe? I don't know what else the man got to do. The man deserves a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. Floyd is killing Tank. I hear you, Bright. You said Floyd is killing Tank. Yeah, man, Floyd need to get it together when it comes to Tank. Him and Tank ain't been on the same page for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, man, but Tank Davis needs to fight Tevin Farmer. It will be one hell of a unification match. It'll be a fight that we all want to see. The bread has been baked. It's been baked long enough. Ever since that time when they had that face-to-face thing and they were all Tank, oh, don't grab me, don't touch me. Ever since that whole little shit right there, man, this fight has been baked, man. We want to see it, man. Tank is killing Tank. I agree with that, man. Tank is out here doing dumb shit. He out here fighting people over bills. He out here fighting random strangers in the middle of the street. He out here just doing a bunch of dumb shit. Get in the fucking ring with Tevin Farmer, bro. Get in the ring with Tevin Farmer, man. I hope Tank's getting together. Dude has mad potential. He do. Very, very talented fighter. Very talented fighter. Got nothing but, you know, when he gets in the ring, he gets the job done. But the way this dude has been ducking Tevin Farmer, fighting all these 126 fighters and bringing them up to 130 and making it a championship fight. I'm not down for that shit, bruh. I want to see Tank Davis in a unification with Tevin Farmer. We gave Tank a pass for Lomachenko. We ain't gonna give him a pass for Tevin Farmer under any circumstances, yo. Even when Tevin Farmer, before he signed the deal with DAZN, he was calling out Tank. It needs to happen, man. Tevin did what everybody wanted Crawford to do, and he called people out. Exactly. He ain't running from it, bruh. Not only did he call out Tank after this particular fight, but how about the face-to-faces, bruh? How about the face-to-faces? Step into Tank, and Tank all drunked up, lunch on him saying, you want to fight? What? Tank all drunked out, tripping and shit, man. Make the damn fight. You know what it is. Tank said get a belt first. Yeah, Tank said get a belt first. And Tevin Farmer fought his ass off and got himself to a belt. He deserves, I repeat, deserves a fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. At this point, if Tank does not fight Tevin Farmer, it's officially a duck. I don't care what nobody say. I'm from the DMV. I'm from DC. Tank from up the road up in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I support Tank to the fullest. But one thing I don't support in the sport of boxing is fucking ducking. And Tank is ducking Tevin Farmer. And I don't like it, bruh. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it at all. It's getting to a point that Tevin has just done everything. And ain't much more that man can do. You know what I mean? Farmer is A-side now. Hey, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that, but I just got respect for what Tevin Farmer has done. Hats off to him tonight for getting the victory. Looking impressive against this dude. I don't even remember the guy's name, man, truth be told. But hats off to him for getting the job done effectively, figuring this guy out early. Man, yo, Tevin Farmer, man, the body work. I said about round 2 or 3. I say, hold up, Tevin is going unusually to the body. He doesn't usually put this much body work. And, yo, it paid off in the long run, man. Doesn't really matter, says Tank need therapy. Tank needs, man, something. No, Tank need fucking Tevin Farmer. That's what Tank need. You know what I mean? Tank needs to stop ducking. That's what the hell he needs to do. You dig where I'm going? So we'll see how this go, man. We'll see how this go, man. You know, the man even approached Floyd Mayweather. He went to Floyd and said, yo, Floyd, yo, I got nothing but love for you, but I'm trying to fight Tank. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I mean? But, yo, let's not be 100, though. You know, Tevin Farmer ain't do us, make it no easy about going over there to DAZN. Tevin is one of my favorite fighters to watch. He needs to be a bigger fighter, though. Yeah, you know, he does. Tevin ain't, you know, look, you know, one excuse that we not going to make for Tevin is that though he cannot get Tank Davis in the ring, that does not stop him from fighting a lot of the other good fighters up at 130 pounds. That's a different conversation. You know, Tank ain't the only fucking champion at 130 pounds. He may be one of the biggest names at 130, but there are other champions at 130 that we like to see Tevin get in there and unify with. But we'll see how that shit go, man. We'll see how that go, man. But yo, man, once again, tonight is Demetrius Andrade's night. It's good to see the dude active. It's good to see the guy wearing the world champion. Please, Demetrius Andrade, whatever you do, my friend, do not duck the creme de la creme of the middleweight division, man. Tank is fighting mental issues, man. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what's going on between Tank and Floyd. Clearly, Tank, you know, I did videos about this. If you check the channel, man, I did videos about this in the past. Tank is not the same kind of cat that Floyd is. You know what I mean? And that's just it. You know, let's not forget that Adrian Bronner is the one that introduced Tank to Floyd. You know what I mean? And Tank and Floyd are not the same kind of people. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I also stated Tank wants to be moved at a certain speed. You know what I mean? These are the words of Tank Davis. I could do a video about this. Tank even said it out of his own particular mouth. He wants to be moved a lot slower. So I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? Tank says he's not ready for Vasil Lomachenko. I don't know what that means. When Tank says, yo, Floyd Mayweather wasn't moved this fast during his career, I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll elaborate more on it in a video, but yeah, and still, ladies and gentlemen, when I hear Tank talk like that, I'm not cool with that. You know what I mean? Fuck all that though, man. At the end of the day, Tank needs to fight Tevin Farmer. Floyd needs the spotlight over his fighters. Yeah, that may be the case. You know, Floyd is, you know, and I talked about this in the earlier live stream. Since we're moving kind of smooth tonight, I guess I'll bring it back up. Yo, Floyd with this whole me and Al Heyman is one, and what he said about Crawford and Spence about, you know, I told Al Heyman not to make that fight. Yo, that makes a nigga want, that just make me want to vomit. That makes me want to vomit. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to Black Fight Fan TV, man, for jumping on this particular issue, man. Yo, that just makes me want to freaking vomit. Floyd need to sit his ass down. You know, if you want to fight Pacquiao, if you want to fight Bronner, I got no problems with that. But talking about how other fighters should move, Floyd need to just sit his ass down and shut up, man. We don't want to hear that type talk. Oh, I told Al Heyman, we all under the same umbrella and all of this other. Man, yo, man, that pissed me the hell off. I didn't do a vid on it, but Lord knows I wanted to do a vid on it, man. Floyd, you are a Hall of Fame fighter. You are a great fighter. But when it comes to talking about moving fighters, all Floyd need to worry about is Mayweather Promotions at the end of the day. They want to be like Money May. Let's keep that 100. They don't want to be like Pretty Boy. They want to be like Money May. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, with him talking about he told Al Heyman, oh man, I'm not gonna, I told him not to make the Crawford and Spence fight and make it wait and let it build up. Man, that just blew me, man. That fucking blew me, bro. I was just like, what is Floyd talking about? And I said this earlier, Floyd is like Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan, a hell of a basketball player on the court. But when Michael Jordan stood behind the curtain and started running teams, he was running teams into the ground. He brought here to the Washington Wizards fucking Kwame Brown bum ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of thing that Floyd does. Floyd was a hell of a boxer. Hall of Fame, without a doubt, first ballot, hands down. But when it comes to talking about how fighters should move, Floyd just don't got that skill set. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Andrade punked out Floyd too. Yeah, man, he should. Yo, what Floyd said today was disgraceful. Man. You don't tell fans and let it out. I told Al Heyman not to make the Crawford and Spence fight. What? You just took a hog spit into the eyes of the boxing fans. That's what he did tonight by saying letting some stupid statement like that get out, man. You took a hog spit and spit in the eyes of the boxing fans. We've been talking this fight up. We've been hoping for this fight. We just did vids and all the fans have been talking about, oh, why did Terrence Crawford call out Errol Spence Jr.? And then Floyd Mayweather got the nerve to say something like that? I think not. That is unacceptable. And Floyd need to sit his ass down. This is Al Heyman's brand. Ain't none of this stuff got Floyd Mayweather's name on it. You know, people told me earlier, oh, well, man, Floyd isn't investing in PBC. The hell that mean? You know what I mean? PBC got started by Waddell and Reed. That's who started this. Floyd Mayweather is a fighter. You know what I mean? Yeah, he may have brought a lot of money to PBC, but he is a fighter. And he has no bearing on telling Al Heyman how to move other fighters. You know what I mean? Especially when the boxing fans are demanding certain fights. Hands down. Real talk, man. Real talk. So, man, that pissed me off. I'll do a separate video about that, man. But tonight's night goes out to Demetrius Andrade. You know what I mean? Demetrius Andrade. I'm just happy to see the brother with a strap, but I want to see him active. I want to see him keep fighting. Doesn't really matter, X's, man. Why pay attention to Floyd? Because, bruh, for the dude, I mean, look what he said, man. We all under the same umbrella. What you mean we all under the same umbrella? You know what I mean? He been saying stuff like this for years. What Floyd Mayweather is a Al Heyman groupie. Man, that's all he is at the end of the day. Great boxer, great fighter. Take nothing away from him for how he operates in the ring. But when it comes to Floyd, he is a Al Heyman groupie, man. That's all he fucking is, man. Oh, that's like my second father. That's like my daddy. That's like my second father. What? What you mean it's like your second father? Al Heyman wasn't around when you were Pretty Boy Floyd. Al Heyman came around when you became Money Mayweather, man. Real talk, man. Yeah, Black Horseman, what up, bro? What's up with you, homie? Mayweather is a cancer to boxing. Psh, man, all Mayweather want to do, Mayweather is like a vampire to boxing, dog. It's like he come around and want to suck certain things out of boxing. He want to suck attention from the young boys. He want to suck as much money out of boxing as he can. He is down to turn boxing into the Kumite. He'll fight Conor McGregor. He'll fight Khabib. He'll fight Mr. Miyagi. He'll fight anybody for a damn check, man. And Floyd is making me sick with that stuff, man. If you're not talking about your own damn fights, sit your ass down and shut up, man. and active Andrade gives fits to all of the other middleweights out there. I hope so, Orlando. That's what I want to see, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly at the end of the day what I want to see. I want to see Andrade remain active and hopefully go for unifications, and also hopefully, man, get in there with the Canelos, the Daniel Jacobs, the Billy, even Billy Joe Saunders. Though Billy Joe Saunders did what he did, try to, push that whatever nasal spray or whatever he took, oxyloferin, whatever the hell that was. Yo, I hope Billy Joe Saunders makes it back, serve his suspension, get his smack on the wrist, and bring his ass back ready to. You know what I mean? Because I do got, I like Billy Joe, man. But Billy Joe has been on some other stuff lately, man. All I kept thinking tonight was, I wish that was Billy Joe Saunders. They got some dogs that, 160 is on fire right now, bright lights. 160 is on fire. All the names that can go down. But the only thing, man, that you got to think of when you think of all of these 160 fighters is, where does Jamal Charlo fit in the midst of all of these 160-pound fighters, bro? Middleweight unifications in 2019 is every fight fan's wish right now. You damn right. Not to mention, even though out of all the fighters that I just talked about on this vid, I ain't even mentioned Gennady Golovkin. I ain't even mentioned Jamal Charlo and Gennady Golovkin also added to the mix of Daniel Jacobs, Sergey Deryevchenko, Canelo Alvarez, Demetrius Andrade. 160 is fire right now, man. This is a boxing fan's dream. The only thing that we need at this point is unifications. Unifications. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. The Zone got 3 or 4 of the 160. Yeah, they got 3 or 4 of them. Billy Joe is a great fighter, but he got to get clean. I'm with you, Black, man. Man, y'all don't know how much, it messed me up for. I made a lot of jokes in my vids about Billy Joe Saunders, man. It messed me up when that happened because, he took a division that honestly could have became more hotter than the welterweight division. The middleweight division could have surpassed the welterweight division with all of these names, everybody lining up on the same network. Man, it could have took over the welterweight division, How about Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius? Man, that would be one hell of a fight, man. The only thing that I'm concerned of, I'm going to go back to this point each and every time. The only thing that I'm concerned of about Demetrius Andrade was after rounds 6 or 7 of tonight's fight, he did a lot of retreating, man. And I know Jamal Charlo is going to bring that pain round after round after round, and you ain't going to be able to do too much retreating when it comes to Jamal Charlo, Real talk, man. But I want Jamal Charlo to do what he got to do to get these fights. Charlo's ducked Jacobs and Andrade. I mean, I don't know about ducked. I mean, the Charlo's got the 160. He did what he had to do. He thought he was going to be able to progress to the WBC route and hopefully lock down a fight with either Canelo or Gennady Golovkin. And we see the move that got made. The whole HBO breaking down and these guys moving on different networks. That's out of Jamal Charlo's hands. But he also gave a lot of passes to these dudes and allowed Triple G and Canelo Alvarez to keep on doing rematches. You know what I mean? Real talk. Andrade got the spooks from Kautondowka. Demetrius was like, how he keep coming for? Yeah, that man was like Michael fucking Myers tonight, bruh. That dude would not quit, I don't know how many of y'all out there that seen the Halloween movie, man. But, that's who Kautondowka was tonight. Kautondowka was like Michael Myers in that joint tonight. Got knocked down like 4 times. Kept on coming. I guess Demetrius Andrade was like, if I can't stop this dude after knocking him down all these damn times, damn it, I'm just going to win the damn fight. You know what I'm saying? That dude is like the Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers of fucking boxing, bruh. That boy was like 6'2". Yeah, he was like 6'2", but he was like a 6'2" robot. Stiff on the big stage, you know what I mean? Clearly, he was like a fish out of water tonight, man. And, Kautondowka, man, I don't know much about him, like I said before, but this was his time to prove, and he did not leave a good impression on the boxing world. Guys like myself, a lot of other uploaders, a lot of other channels, we ain't gonna have much to say about this guy Walter Kautondowka tonight. Matter of fact, after tomorrow, you probably won't even hear the man's name no more, truth be told. But yeah, man, Doko, a heavyweight. You call that man Doko. Hey, that makes it a lot easier for me. Doko, man, yeah, I don't know what the hell Doko was in it tonight, but Doko ain't got no quit on him, bro. You need a damn silver bullet to put down Doko. You know what I'm saying? Doko went down 4 times like, fuck that. I'm going to keep on coming. You know what I'm saying? Hands down, man. But, man, I mean, the zone. This and see now that the zone. No, we've seen these champions against lower tier opponents tonight. The zone. In order for the zone to be successful, for those of y'all out there that are fans of this the zone app, they have the talent. They have the straps. They have the potential of making a undisputed middleweight champion. They have to make inroads towards that in order to win the American fan base. The zone has a very, very big opportunity at their hands now. They have the opportunity of pursuing a middleweight undisputed champion. So if anybody if in the UK, if you're fans of Eddie Hearn and things like that, yo, they have the potential of making a undisputed middleweight champion. That's something that no other network has. If they go down the road, get the fights done, they can win over the American fan base just with that notion alone. But if we get a lot of stalling, tonight's cards, it's good to see Andrade do what he do. It's good to see Tevin Farmer do what he do. But if they go down the road of making cards like tonight, it's not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. I bought the DAZN tonight. It was good. Yeah, you bought it tonight, Bright Lights. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I have no, if you want to support them, that's all good. They have the World Boxing Super Series. That is very true, man. Look, DAZN got a lot of claim, but I'm gonna tell y'all, like I told y'all in the earlier live stream, I still, what you say, Black Horseman? I still think that Al Heyman still has the best stable in boxing. Do you think Jamal Charlo would sign with DAZN? You know what, Black? Maybe. I'm about 60-40 on that right now. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still sitting back and I'm trying to wait and see how this new deal for Al Heyman goes with PBC. Like I told y'all before, man, the deal with Al Heyman is different. It's not Al Heyman buying up fight dates and time slots and all of this other shit. It's now the networks that are paying Al Heyman. So, I mean, we got to see how this deal plays out, man. It's the only way that I can honestly tell you. But to be honest with you, if I'm Jamal Charlo's manager, I tell Jamal Charlo, look, you may need to get down with the zone because that's where everybody's at. It's not because, oh, loyalty and all this other stupid shit. It's about because that's where the competition at. If you have any chance of winning a world title, you got to go to the zone. The only hope that Jamal Charlo has of winning a world title is if Sergey Deryevchenko defeats Daniel Jacobs. If that doesn't happen, Jamal Charlo will be fighting the no-names of boxing for days to come, man. You know what I mean? So, for his career, I think he needs to bend on that, man. The zone, a.k.a. Duck Zone. That's funny as hell, bruh. It would be Josh Taylor versus Regis Prograis in the final into the World Boxing Supers. I hope so. I hope so, man. That would be one hell of a fight, man. I'm keeping my eye on the 140-pound World Boxing Super Series. The one thing the only disappointment that I have about that is the fact that Mikey Garcia did not get involved. You know what I'm saying? Mikey Garcia strategically goes back down to 135 pounds when the World Boxing Super Series kicks off. He can come up to fight Sergey Lipinets, but then, oh, I'll go back down to 135 to fight Richard Comey and Robert Easter. Oh, but I won't fight Jorge Linares. Oh, but I won't fight Vasyl Lomachenko. Mikey Garcia, man, that dude, boy, I tell you, man, I got a vid coming for him. Look out for that, man. Mikey Garcia is a weight chameleon. You damn right, Lion Bar. You know what I mean? You damn right. Mikey Garcia, dude, how the hell did this dude, I asked this question earlier. How did Mikey Garcia go back down to 135, yet Vasyl Lomachenko gets the Jorge Linares fight before Mikey Garcia? That makes absolutely no goddamn sense to me. How did that happen? My head is still kind of spinning on how that went down. Vasyl Lomachenko comes up from 130 to 35, and he gets the Jorge Linares fight before Mikey Garcia. What the hell is going on here with Mikey Garcia? Oh, but he wants to fight Earl Spence Jr. And it's funny. Oh, when he wants to fight Earl Spence Jr., instead of remaining at 140, he goes back down to 135 pounds. Mikey Garcia full of it, bruh. Full of it. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. Mikey Garcia need to stop the strategic cherry picking and cut that crap out, man. Yeah, Josh, you know what? I'm very high on Josh Taylor, man. That's a big statement. No one can do that. Stop. I'm very high on Josh Taylor. You know, I told people this story before, man. You know, I was wondering. I share a lot of my videos on Twitter. So I had kept getting this guy named Josh Taylor at the time when Josh was on the up and coming. Kept always responding to my video. I was like, who the hell is Josh Taylor? I look into it. It's the Josh Taylor that about, man. And I was just like, damn, I never knew that the whole time. So I got nothing, I repeat, nothing but love for Josh Taylor. He has supported me in my channel from day one. Hats off to Josh Taylor, man. Hands down. And I'm rooting for him, dog. I'm rooting for him. After that Victor Postal fight, that was one hell of a fight, man. I'm rooting for Josh Taylor. Him, Regis Prograis, I'm rooting for both of them, man. Hands down, man. That's real, bro. Yeah, Black, man, Black, I'm going to tell you, bro. I never knew who he was. And this, we go back about, I give it a take a year and a half ago. I kept getting all these notifications like, Josh Taylor said this. Josh Taylor said that. Josh Taylor shared this. Josh Taylor. And I was like, who the hell is Josh Taylor? You know what I'm saying? Take a deeper look. It's the Josh Taylor we talking about. That man supports small channels like myself, up-and-coming channels like myself. Josh Taylor is a real official cat, man. And I got nothing, I repeat, nothing but love for that dude. Honestly, Mikey don't want that smoke with Taylor. Mikey don't want that smoke with no real threat. I'm starting to think. Because let's not forget, it's funny how Mikey Garcia can go up to fight Sergey Lipinets and all of these other dudes, Zalatian at 140, but he never fought Turnbull Crawford. Funny, right? You know what I'm saying? Funny, right? You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Mikey Garcia need to stop the crap, man. I can see Mikey joining the zone. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I honestly can see Mikey Garcia joining the zone just because he knows it puts him in a position where he does not have to face an Earl Spence Jr. or take that pressure no more. Or he doesn't have to, after he's done wiping out the lower tier Al Heyman fighters, he going to take his ass over there to the zone. Watch what I tell y'all, man. Yeah, I know, JV. Crawford whooped Mikey in the amateurs. And that's why Mikey don't want that smoke now. Mikey ducked that smoke at 140, but he can fight Dejan Zalatian and he can fight Sergey Lipinets, who I was never high on at all. Yeah, but he can't get in there with Josh. He can't get in there with Regis. He didn't do the Flanagan fight. He didn't fight Jorge Linares. Jorge Linares is still calling him out. Yo, man, Mikey Garcia to me, man, is becoming a joke, man. And I don't want to do that because Mikey is so talented, but dog, I'm not down for the strategic cherry picking shit, man. And it's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's straight. I take my hats off on what he did to Robert Easter Jr. But at the end of the day, this whole Richard Comey thing after speaking up Earl Spence's name for an entire year, not 6 months, not 4 months, not 5 months. He talked up Earl Spence for about a year and did not give us that fight, ladies and gentlemen. So, yo, Mikey got some explaining to do. Real talk, man. But once again, I want to keep going back to this. It's Demetrius Andrade's night tonight. WBO middleweight champion. I'm happy for the man. I am very happy for Demetrius Andrade tonight. He does, you know, he's been, should I say, this has been a long time coming for Demetrius Andrade, and I am very, very happy for him tonight, man. Real talk, man. So, yo, man. The Zone's card tonight was it was all right. If you got the free trial tonight, I guess you got your money's worth. But the Zone, you got a lot of champions. You have a lot of potential. You have the opportunity to make a middleweight undisputed champion. Don't blow it. You want to win subscriptions? Don't blow it. That's all I'm saying about the Zone. I'm right there. I'm going to be honest with y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have the Zone. And it's not because out of dislike for the Zone or nothing like that. I don't have the Zone because I'm still waiting. And I'm waiting to see how they go. You know what I'm saying? I have no choice but to have Showtime. It's on my cable subscription. I have no choice but to have ESPN. But as for the Zone, I want to give them their $9.99, but I'm just like right there. They got to show me that they're willing to make the fights. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being real talk. But hats off, ladies and gentlemen, man. I appreciate everybody tonight. People forgot about Boo Boo. Yo, man, I don't even like calling that dude Boo Boo, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Andre did a great job, and shout out to Vada. We need more clean fighters in the sport of boxing. Shout out to Vada, and also shout out to you, Black Horseman, man. I seen you been putting your foot on the gas about that having clean fighters, man. I appreciate that, man. You 130% right, yo. Yo, you know, shout out to Vada for catching Billy Joe Saunders, for sticking oxylofreon up his nose or whatever, a substance that's 10 times as stronger than clenbuterol. South Bright, for real? What part of Southeast? Let me know, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I come from around Bury Farms, man. Let me know, bruh. What part of Southside you want, bruh? Yeah, man. So, but hats off, though, to Vada, man. And Black Horseman, man, stay on their neck with that shit, bruh. Stay on their neck. I'm not going to mention Earl Spence in this. Alabama Ave. Oh, that's what it is, bro. Alabama Ave. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you over there? What you over there around Langston Lane, or you know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff? You over there around that side? You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. Yo, man, it's good to see DC fam in the building, man. Real talk, man. Hit the like button, man. It's real good to see DC fam in the building. We got to support one another. If you from DC, you know how we got a problem with holding down our own around this. Oh, Fairfax Village, that's what it is, bright lights. That's what it is, man. Nothing but love for you, man. I got nothing but love for all my DC fam. And it's always good to see you, man, in the building, man. Real talk. I will always shout you out. Hey, Black Horseman, it's all good, brother. It's all good. You keep on doing what you doing, my man. And, yo, stay on their necks about these fighters remaining clean. Because even though I wanted to see Billy Joe Saunders in there tonight, the fact still remains he was a dirty fucking fighter. And, yo, he deserves to not. And he deserved to be stripped or vacated or whatever the hell he did. He deserves what happened. And he deserved not to be on that card tonight. Hands down, man. Hands down, man. So, but once again, hats off to Billy Joe Saunders tonight, man. Danny next week. Yeah, yo, bright lights. I'm definitely going to be on tune to that fight. I'm very much looking forward to the Daniel Jacobs versus Sergey Derevchenko fight. That is going to be a big fight, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not miss that fight. If anybody want to know who I feeling good about in that fight, I'm feeling good about Daniel Jacobs. And the reason being because the fact that both of these fighters share the same trainer in Andre Rozier. And I do believe that Daniel Jacobs will go into this fight with one leg up because Andre Rozier will be spreading everything he knows about Sergey Derevchenko. He is going to be giving that to Daniel Jacobs. Daniel Jacobs, you know, he always showed that he had a little bit of problems with a lot of hard punches, such as like Demetrius Pirog and Gennady Golovkin. But I'm telling y'all, man, Andre Rozier will give him the proper tools, I believe, to get through that Sergey Derevchenko fight. But I will do a prediction vid on that. Be on the lookout for that, and we'll chop it up more, man. I appreciate everybody. I repeat, everybody for tuning in for this post-fight video and this post-fight chat. I will be doing a lot more of these live streams. I don't do them as much because, truth be told, when I do my vids, man, I put a lot of thought into it. I put a lot of work into it, and y'all know I do. I put a lot of research into it, and when you do these live streams, you got to be real spontaneous. Fury's last two opponents, Wilder would have KO'd him. I'm high on Tyson Fury, bro. I got nothing but love for Tyson Fury. I got nothing but love for my main man, Bomb Squad. Expect a video blitz. I repeat, a video blitz of the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight once we get a little bit closer. I want to deal with this Daniel Jacobs fight, but expect a video blitz, I repeat, about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. You know, I did a video already that I'm very, very proud of. And thanks everybody for giving me the thumbs up about the video about Tyson Fury remaining the lineal champion. And I gave a very, very descriptive breakdown on why I believe that Tyson Fury is still the lineal champion. Go back and watch that video, man. JV, I appreciate you, homie. I appreciate everybody tonight. Yo, y'all go enjoy y'all weekend. Hangover Sunday like a mug, you know what I'm saying? I'm already a little bit twisted, you know what I mean? But yo, hangover like a mug. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bun up, do what y'all got to do, play some music, enjoy. But it's good rocking with y'all. And until the next video, peace out.